Blog Talk Radio.
Yeah, oh yeah. She's gon' ride. I'ma let her ride. She could be my wife. She could be my wife. Double back and make it flip on him. Yeah, you know I let on hips on you. Yeah, you don't wanna know I won't skip on you. Yeah, you the one, that's why I kiss on you. Hey, I know you the one, cause if I don't, then I'll be dumb. And your shit be wet and sticky, I ain't talking about no gum. She asked why I be rapping, tell the truth, girl, it's fun. I'm the type to get some money, spend that shit just like it's none. But tell me if you wanna ride. We can ride through the night, unless you tryna go inside, You know you a smack, I take a bite, She's gonna ride. I'ma let her ride. She could be my wife. She could be my wife. Double back and make it flip on her. Yeah, you know I let them hips on you. Yeah, you the one, no, I won't skip on you. Yeah, you the one, that's why I kiss on you. Hey, everything I say is so mental, not accidental. Think it's all inside my jeans like it's denim, I'm about to kill him. He gon' keep on doing drugs if he feel like it's gon' hit him. He gon' stay with all the thugs if he feel like they gon' get him. We was out that late night popping up, that's a walker. I remember late night, whole block, they was all up. Every time they got some trouble, all them niggas, they gon' call us. They don't fuck with broke niggas, only fuck around with the ballers. I'ma let her ride. She could be my wife. She could be my wife. Double back and make it flip. Yeah, you know I let them hips on you. Yeah, you the one, no, I won't skip on you. Yeah, you the one, that's why I kiss on you. Yeah, you the one, that's why I kiss on you. I just wanna ride. She wanna ride. Yeah.
This is your boy, Bad Boy Billy Sly. Whether I'm just chilling in the studio or kissing the leading lady or out on the street promoting our new CD, Kenny G Wall of Bass, no matter how you play it, I'm down with Patricia and Mr. Stout on The Move Unscripted, baby.
What's going on? You have tuned in to another episode of On The Move Unscripted with Patricia M. Goins
and Mr. Stout. What to do, everybody?
Mr. Stout in the house.
Hey.
Man, so Candace, that's our biggest slave.
Yes.
Right? Tell us what's going on with Candace, because I know you've been working with her.
She was doing her thing out there with Legend of the Souls, Legend of the Souls, out there in the UK. She just got back from a tour. It's really dope, 100,000 spins out here in the U.S. Big up for that right there. I'm looking, to some numbers. She's dealing with that right there with Landor.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. And that was that first song that we played. That was her song.
Yes, it's off her album, Perfect. Yeah.
Yes, I love that song. Trying to be perfect. I did a TikTok video to it.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that song. So, and then Michonne Young, they're both up for awards. Now we have both of them on the show.
Yes.
I know you've worked with both of Michonne Young and with Candace Woodson as far as their campaigns and stuff like that. But both of them are up. It's like 3 people are up for awards, right?
Yeah, I've seen that.
And Michonne Young and Candace Woodson is 2 of those artists. That really, like, when somebody be like, do y'all really be helping the artists? Check our history.
They want receipts. Yeah.
You want receipts? Check our receipts. Man, you know what? I'm excited too because I got a lot going on. I'm in a contest. Yes.
Yeah, the new your album is actually gonna be up on digital platforms as well, right?
Right. All around the world. Superwoman,
all
and then
around the world.
Times Like This is gonna be releasing soon too. Superwoman, that's my baby. We've been remixed that about 15 times. I think I even got grandkids on it.
It's gonna come out great.
Yeah, I love it. And I'm part of the the Fab 40, Fab over 40 contest, and I'm actually in 3rd place right now.
Yeah, congratulations.
Yes. So I need y'all to vote for me.
Go vote. You
can actually, so they can go to my Facebook page, Patricia M. Goins, and I got it posted pinned right there. Please, y'all, I need y'all votes. I'm really trying to go for the #1 spot. I'm coming for y'all.
40 racks on the line. Come get some.
Yeah, so it's like a different groups, right?
Mm-hmm.
And in my group, I'm like #3 in my group, right?
Yeah.
So I'm looking at the two above me, and I just wanted them to know I'm coming for the #1 spot. Who did that song? Did somebody say that? That came from somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm coming for the #1 spot, huh?
Yeah.
And I love my Atlanta music industry group family, my Facebook family, my friends, Instagram, all my social media friends who've been voting for me. They've been going hard for me. They've been helping me. I'm coming for the #1 spot.
Don't get some of that right there.
Oh, we got a great show planned for today.
Yes, we do.
We actually have two guests. Right. We have.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, because last week we had Merciful Sounds.
Mercy.
And she came on, and she also has her law firm or whatever. That video has like over 2,000 views, so a lot of people have been listening to the information that she provided for the different artists and media or whatever, and the needs that they have for legal services.
Yeah, you need that. You definitely need all that information so that you can actually take care of that business that you need to okay, you got the new song, you got the new video, then what else do I have to do? Why am I getting paid? Well, this attorney firm right here is definitely going to help you all get it together. And also, like they were saying, they're going to do some sponsorship.
Right.
Yeah. One for the video contest and also for Hook Up Atlanta 2023, which is like
Hook Up Atlanta 2023 is coming, y'all.
Oh, man.
I have the contest. So we are doing the monthly contest, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have not had any artists open yet, join yet.
Right.
So if I don't have at least 8 artists by October the 18th, and we're going to push it back. And I think I'm going to push it back. At first, I was just going to push it back to maybe November, but because I'm in a contest, I'm going to push it back to January because y'all playing around. So I got to, because I'm coming for the #1 spot. I'm in my own contest. So until the artists submit their videos and stuff, I'm just going to have to focus a little bit on me.
Get your videos together. Get your videos together. Get your music together. Your program, your brand. Get all that stuff together that you're going to need so then that you can deal with some of the folks that we actually have out there that's ready to rock with you right now. Here. This is your season. Right? This is
the season.
It really is.
And if you want to understand or know if we really do, check our receipts.
That's right.
Check our receipts. Look at the artists.
I said check the file. Check the files. Yes, check the file. They there.
So we're continuing on this whole series.
Yes.
We're really trying to empower artists and different media professionals, the ones who maybe you just really starting off in the game. You're trying to figure out your way, maybe a new label,
right.
Maybe you're a new podcast, maybe you're a new artist or whatever. And so you're really trying to take care of the paperwork because it's about structure. I'm learning that, right? So it's about building a firm foundation so when you go out there, you're getting all your coins, One of the things that Mr. Hankins spoke about at Hook Up Atlanta 2021 was about having an entertainment lawyer, right? So we had an entertainment lawyer come on and do her thing. And so this week, I thought it would be great to have a business consultant, Courtney Young. So she's really been making moves and grooves. She has Airbnb. She has really successful businesses. And she's really dedicated to helping, companies, entrepreneurs and stuff, make sure their structure is right. So artists need to understand that you are not only a brand, but you're a business.
Right.
So it's important to, figure out how you can get your business formulated and all that kind of stuff. So she's going to come and share some really great information. And you got an artist that...
Menice EL Tremendo. I hope I got that right.
You've been practicing that all week, right?
I was.
I'm not going to slaughter your name because I know who I am. So I'm going to ask you if I could just call you Mr. L or something like that.
He does a lot of good things, man, with TV, films, new music, so put out there. And we had a chance with the Butterfly Effect with Aria the Boss out there in New York City about 3 weeks ago. And now we're got some other things coming up. And he talk about some of the things that he did and how well he put himself out there for this whole show. Like, you know, so yeah.
That's awesome. And maybe, you know, after he introduces himself and tells us who he is and what he got going on, and if the consultant Courtney Young can stick around, maybe he can have a question for her. You know what I'm saying? Something that might help him in what he's doing as far as business.
Right.
I do believe that we have Courtney Young on. Right. Okay. So let me go ahead. So say it because I don't want to slaughter his name.
Menice El Tremendo. I think he's on the line too. I hope I say it right too.
He's gonna come on the second hour.
Okay.
Courtney Young will be on the first hour.
Right now.
But he's more than welcome to, you know, ask questions,
chime in.
Whatever.
Yeah, come get some. We want everybody definitely to tune in for what's going on. I see a couple of calls that people actually like to tune in. Yeah, so we're gonna find out, like, you know, who wants to like say something and talk to us, you know, and get some information right here. You know,
right.
Courtney Young.
I see the phone, the board lit up with phone calls, so I figure people are ready.
On
but
the Move Unscripted.
I'm scripted, baby. So I do believe we have Miss Young on the phone. Miss Young, are you on the line?
I am. Hi.
All right.
What's going on, Mama Sita? You know,
what's going on? You know what? I love that music. The music I was listening to coming in. Okay. Was that you, Patricia?
No. So that first song is Candace Woodson.
Yes.
So we met Candace Woodson actually kind of like during the pandemic time, right?
Yeah.
She came to us around that time. We interviewed her and stuff, and then she continued to work with Mr. Stout to build her presence, you know, in the United States. She was already kicking tail in the UK, but so that song is part of the tour that she was on, right?
Right.
Trying to Be Perfect. I love that song.
Yeah, it's a really good track. She has a whole album out there, so we'll get it to you.
Okay.
Well,
yeah,
so welcome.
Here.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I've known Ms. Young for many years, and so I knew that she would be a blessing and an asset to have on the show because I've literally watched her. You know, we started in the trinkets together, isn't that right, Ms. Young? And she just then took off and she's doing that one thing. She did butterfly effect to the fullest. So I always like to take our guests down the yellow brick road, you know, to where everything kind of started. You know, where did your level of business come from? Where did you begin? Where you're from? So just give us your background. Let us know what's going on with you, Ms. Young.
Well, I am originally from South Carolina, and I've been kind of, you know, interested in starting business for a long time. I think since 2010, and just kind of, you know, been going in and out with it, and you know how some of us do, you know, start it and then just get distracted and, you know, start doing other things. But so business has always been my main love, you know, just having my own business because I'm one of those type that, you know, needs to kind of work for myself. So I've just been, it's been, I want to say a 15-year journey with going back and forth for business. I think, you know, me and Patricia, we did a radio shows back in, you know, 2011 or 12.
Around the world radio.
Right. Yes. So it's just been a journey. Lately, the past couple years, you know, I've got a little bit more focused and serious and started, you know, with the cleaning business. That, you know, that has been pretty good. And then here lately, you know, just doing some short-term rentals, a few of those, and just kind of going in the aspect and also using business credit, which is what I'm going to talk about today and how important that is.
Right, so you're an entrepreneur.
Yeah,
so
her Airbnb business is rocking. She being real meek about that stuff. Like, she got it in one of the hottest places you can have it in Atlanta, and it's always packed. It's always filled. It's always booming. Yeah. And it's nice.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Yeah.
You stayed in it,
remember?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, we had to get back over there. Book early. Book it early.
Just let me know when. You guys know y'all always have a place.
That's what's up. So yeah, let's get to some of the things you do for the business credit and how the way that you got to the way to help people out to like get this information so they can use it for their own business, stuff like that?
Yeah, well, with the artist, being an independent artist, that is your business. So, it is very important to focus on, business credit, because that allows you to, of course, to scale your business and grow, because you need money. You have to have money in order to do anything, really. It's hard trying to move your business to the next level without any money. So, just using business credit is very important, because we don't want to use our own money. We want to use other people's money, So we want to be able to use other people's money to get our business where it needs to go. And I have realized, that is just the easiest way to do it, the best way to do it. And so I just kind of want to teach people and just show people how important it is, and just show people that it can be done, and some of the steps that it takes to be able to move in that direction.
Because that is the thing when you have a business and you're applying for credit or a loan. The first thing they want to know, what's your Social Security number? What my Social Security number got to do with my business? My business has its own EIN number.
Mm-hmm. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. You want to be able to use your business, your business for everything. You never want to use your social, and you don't have to. Your business is its own entity, and it's its own single thing, So some of the things with being able to, the first thing you want to do is just make sure you have a good, solid foundation, with your business, making sure that everything is on point and, all the paperwork is done and structured properly, because a lot of times the lenders are, they're looking for that, and there's just steps that that you need to take, and it's very easy. You do not have to use your Social Security number for anything, and and just kind of going down those steps and making sure that you complete all those steps, and then I've got thousands and thousands of dollars, just kind of just working these steps, and then also funding my short-term rentals out of my pocket. Just scaling the business to another level using business credit, So it's very important, and it's easy. It's not hard at all. It's just having the knowledge and just having the knowledge of how to do it.
So one thing, when I was listening to the Akon interview, right?
Yeah.
When he was trying to give information to the artist while he put the artist, in a box. Talking smash to the artist.
You ain't like that.
But the one thing he said is there are many areas in entertainment, right? You can be an artist, but then you also might be someone who's a great graphic designer, or you might be someone who's great with, from being a publicist or a promoter or events, or there's so many different avenues.
Yeah, all that stuff. Yeah.
Right. So having a business will allow you to not only push your music, you know what I'm saying, which is like what I do, push my music, right? But it also allows you to build other businesses around that. And then so what Ms. Young is saying is, as a consultant, she can guide the artist in how to make sure that everything is structured correctly, from LLC all the way down. Or do you want? Should I use an LLC? Should I use an S corp? Should I use what should I make this part nonprofit? Like, she's able to give that information. And then also making sure is one of the credit things that's only for, is it Duns and Brad, or what is the one for the credit for business?
Well, you have it's three of them, but Dun and Bradstreet is the largest reporting agency for business. Then you also have Experian and Equifax for business as well. Dun and Bradstreet is the largest. Experian is the second largest, and the Equifax is the third largest. So it's three different reporting, but you want to make sure that your Dun and Bradstreet is good. Everything looks good there.
So you have like a checklist and something that you assist your clients with. Tell us a little bit about your business and the website that you use when you're give us background about that, so the artists, or even not just artists, but any business owners who are new business owners can follow what you got going on.
Yeah, so what I do is, I just consult and make sure that you are, building your foundation properly, make sure that you have all the steps in place for lenders, and for what lenders exactly they're going to look for. Just kind of putting it in place and making sure that you just kind of have everything set up properly. That way, once you present these things to the lenders, you'll be approved. My Instagram is start2finish. You can follow me on there. There's a link in the bio. You can click there. You can and schedule a consultation with me, and I'll be able to, explain this to you and just help guide you on the steps that you need to take to properly structure your business to be approved for business credit.
That's awesome. We got some calls on the line.
Yeah, I wanted to see what – can you say it again one more time? So I'm sitting here writing things down.
Okay. Oh, yes. Okay, so the Instagram is start2finish, and that's you can follow me there, and then there's a link in that bio, and you can click there and schedule a consultation with me, and then that's when I'll, kind of go over everything. So that would be where you can find me.
Okay. Yeah, guys, definitely check it out right there. Courtney Young is on the line with us right now. We'll hit this up on The Move Unscripted with Patricia M, Goins and Mr. Stout. Turn up a little bit. I'm feeling good, though.
So I'm about to pull in a call.
Okay, who we got?
Caller, you have 803 in your number. Please tell us your name and where you're calling from.
No.
Caller? They may be someone who just called in to listen. Okay. But there's a website that you can go to if all you want to do is listen. The website is www.blogtalkradio.com/Patricia Goins. If all you want to do is listen, because if I push this button, you're on speech.
She getting on fight, yo. What's the next caller? Come get some. On The Move Unscripted right here.
Hello?
252, your number?
Hello? Hello?
How you
What's
doing?
Your name? Where you calling from?
This is Brother Joel X. Nah.
All right. Oh, Jojo from the Architects right there. I said Brother Joel X.
Okay, that's what's up. So, do you have a business question that you would like to ask Miss Courtney Young that might benefit what you got going on?
Well, actually, he spoke a lot of what I've already got to a person that I had introduced me to doing my business now. Like I said, I got my feet put into everything now. So, music, on-point carrier service that I'm starting. Pretty much, she said the same thing, just chiming in, name and having all your eggs in a row. Don't use your Social Security number to get funding. Use your business name, your business credit. Just have your money in the bank so people can see your deposits and stuff like that. So,
right.
I mean, that was the point, because I got the dabbles and everything so I can get that bag. So.
All right. Sounds good, man.
All right. So, Miss Young, do you have? So I know you know different aspects of business, and maybe you can point out something that he may not even know of. So I'm just wondering, like, when you're doing your business, how important is it to have an accountant or for what you got going on?
Well, I mean, it just all depends. I think it's just knowledge, just having the knowledge. It's good to have an accountant. It's always good, especially if it's things that you don't know. With in reference to business credit, I just think it's more so of just having the knowledge. It's something that you definitely can, do yourself. It's just more so of understanding what it is that you need to do. And there's a lot of steps to it, when you're building your net 30s and when you are, tier 1, tier 2, and just making sure that you're understanding when the payment, what day, little hacks and little things that needs to be done in order to be approved, So there's a lot of things that go with that. There's a lot of little hacks and things like that. However, I think that's just more so of knowledge. It's not anything that you have to have someone for, but, once you receive that knowledge, then, it's something that you can do yourself.
Okay, what is tier 1 and tier 2? What is that?
Tier 1 is just in business. Tier 1 is more so where you start. You know, you can't Tier 1. So when you're getting approved through different lenders, Tier 1 it would be the smaller loans and credit cards and things like that. You know, Amazon, Sam's Club, things like that. You know, and then Tier 2 is larger with banks. You know, Bank of America. You know, different banks and bigger loans. So you have to go up the tiers. You know, and so what I do is I show you exactly what to do and to reach Tier 1, and then how to get to Tier 2 to be able to receive, you know, bigger amounts of money. So it's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
From what you would do from your credit score, like does it have a lot to do with it?
Well, of course we're not using our social or anything dealing with our personal credit. So you're building your business credit score. You know, that's what you'll be doing. Now you can always use your personal, you know, if you have good credit, you can always, you know, use your personal credit score to kind of jump to the different tiers. But this is for people that, you know, I don't recommend using credit at all, whether it's good or not, you know, just kind of keeping it separate. Mm-hmm. But this is for people that just don't have good credit and don't want to use that and things like that, and you just kind of want to start directly using your business credit and how you start there. So you definitely have to go through the different tiers.
Right. Yeah, because if you have good business credit, you can rent or buy a building with your business credit, never using your Social Security number.
Oh, yeah,
you can buy
everything. You can buy houses,
vehicles.
you can buy cars, you can buy everything strictly through your business.
That's awesome right there.
And see, that's because I feel like that's an area in the African American community or in the, you know, with minorities that we struggle with. You know, getting funding. Yeah. We're creative. It's all outdoors, and we can come up with all kinds of business ideas and concepts and stuff like that. But getting funding for that, you know, that's always to me been the divider. Huh?
That's right. I said it's just us not having that information and the how-to, the know-how. You know, and so that's all it is. And so that's what I just want to share, you know, with people and just kind of help in that area.
Mm-hmm. Do you think for someone that's new, right out the gate, just starting out, you think it's kind of like it can be overwhelming if you don't have like some type of guide? Because I even heard the gentleman that's on the phone now say someone was guiding him. You know, so
I do. You will need you do need a guide. You do need the knowledge because it's it's like trying to figure it out. You don't really have an idea of the steps and the order of the steps to take for what lenders are looking for. So, you know, you would need guidance. You would need someone to kind of say, hey, you know, okay, do this right first. Do this second. This is your next step. This is your next step. I definitely would recommend guidance, you know. But then, so, you know, but it's something that you can research, but it would be a little bit harder to try to figure it out, and it would be overwhelming.
Right.
You got to trust the process. Yeah.
Especially if you're someone who got 2 jobs.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it is. And then, you know, they leave out stuff, and you're trying to figure it out online. You know, they give you the what to do, but not how to do it. You know, it's just like you're missing pieces, and you just don't know how to put it all together, you know. So I would definitely recommend getting with somebody to kind of guide you on how to do it.
Well, do your consultant, though, is that something that you do, right?
Yes, that's exactly what I do. That's exactly what I do.
I have literally watched this young lady. I promise you. When I first met Miss Young, you don't mind if I go back in time? Maybe I need to play some old school music. You don't mind if I slide back a little bit? When I first met Miss Young was a young mother, very young. You know, I think she was still in her 20s. She still worked behind the ears, all that kind of stuff. So literally over the last 10, 15 years, I've watched this young lady go from us all down there, you know what I'm saying? Remember when Clayton County lost busing and we was all walking around up in Clayton County?
Oh, Lord.
And you know what? We were sitting on a gold mine in Clayton County, Georgia, and didn't even know it at that time because they stopped busing. And so we could have started our own transportation company right there. It was before Uber, wasn't it?
Wow.
It was. Yeah, it was right before Uber.
Right before
It
Uber.
was right for maybe a year or two. Yeah.
They stopped busing in the Cali we were living in for 8 years, literally. They stopped it when Obama.
Recently just came back. Right?
Yeah, they stopped it when Obama started running for office, and they didn't start it back until Trump got into election. Something about that sounds suspicious, but I didn't want to bring up no bad feelings.
Georgia, politics. I don't play with Georgia politics. I'm good with that.
But we were sitting in a gold mine. So my question is to a lot of these artists who are out here, and you're focused on your music, which is the bomb diggity, but what other gold mines are you sitting in the middle of that could be a business to fund your music that you're not even paying attention to, right?
Right. Yep.
We were sitting right in the middle of a gold mine, literally. We was too, I don't know, we was young, you know what I'm saying? But I watched her.
But she still, developed, she still got the picture, still got the idea of, doing business and making some things happen.
Yeah,
right?
I always seen that fire in her about business and literally watched her do it. It's one thing for somebody like, you know what I'm saying? One day I'm going to have X, Y, Z, E, but it's another thing. You look around like, wait a minute. That's your Airbnb? That's your Airbnb?
All right, man.
Wait a minute. That's your business over there?
Right.
Hold on now. When you start driving that new car.
Right.
It's another thing to watch the person do what they say.
Seen it, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Seen it.
And like I even used to say about you and about Mr. Hank and other producers who are professional. You want to guide you want to follow the footsteps or the roadmap or the plan of someone who's made it, who's got it, who's doing it, who got the knowledge, got the information. Like why try to reinvent the wheel when you got somebody who could just guide you down the way? Don't be no hard-headed teenager. Now I want to do it my way. You got them some bumps in them roads, baby. You need to go. So, what advice would you give to a new entrepreneur or a new artist or someone who's really just starting to get popping to kind of alleviate some of the stress or because it can be stressful and sometimes feel overwhelming when you're starting this new path, new journey, or trying to do something like that. So what are some techniques that they can, use to maybe decrease anxiety and stuff when it comes to dealing with that? Because I know every time it's about business, my anxiety level go up to the roof. It do.
I would
really
say,
do.
I know, I know, I understand. I would say definitely, first of all, start a business. Make sure that you have a legal, a properly structured business, and get help. Ask somebody to help you to create that, because once you have that in line properly and done the right way, you don't have to worry about, because a lot of times it's more so of the money that keeps you from being able to move to the next level. You have great ideas and everything is, you're pushing it, but the money is what always keep you from being able to get to the next level. That's just how it is. I would definitely say make sure that if you have to reach out to someone to help you to properly structure your business, to make sure that you are able to get funding for your business using other people's money invested in your business to move forward. That is the only way. I'm not saying the only way, but it's the best way. And it's the easy way. Right. And it will alleviate that anxiety and that stress and everything that you're talking about. Because a lot of times, you're it's almost like you're just on a wheel, just spinning, and you're trying to get to a certain level, but you can't scale it. And that's usually what it is the money. So that would be my advice. Link up with someone that can help you to properly put things in place to be able to receive that funding.
So I know that you you have like a checklist that you send out because I know this for a fact because I was with her in August, and I mean not in August. When was I there? In May and June. And you were showing me, you sent me out the checklist so I could begin the thing that I have for ATW Media and Printing. And so there's a checklist that you send out. Tell us a little bit about your checklist, because I think that helps to alleviate stress because it lets you know the different, how we're doing. Like, talk about, just like how does your business assist, and also do they have to live in the state of Georgia to get consulting help from you?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. You do not have to live in the state of Georgia to get help from me. I do it, over the phone, just different ways. With technology now, we have so many different ways of communication. But on that checklist just pretty much gives, it's free, and it's just pretty much about, I want to say maybe 8 or 9 different steps that you can follow to just kind of start off, to kind of just tips and things to kind of start you off with making sure that you have in place. Because a lot of times it's the small things that, you may have, and then you say, well, wow, okay, that's my problem. I don't have, it's just small things, but just kind of making sure that you have all these things in place. So it's a free checklist, and but if they want consultation where, where I can kind of go in depth and kind of help them structure it, and then also, give them tips and different vendors. I have a vendor list of lenders that I know following these steps will give them funding. All of those things I can be able to offer.
So let's go back to that, of vendors, because that, with the pop-up shop thing, that became very popular right after, coming out of the pandemic. A lot of people used their stimulus money wisely, and they invested in products and stuff like that. Right. But, now that the stimulus money's gone. So now it's time to use other people's money, which is what Miss Young is talking about, to continue that dream, because otherwise, pop-up shops cannot work without merchandise.
Well, I have to.
And marketing.
Right.
People come to spend
and
it,
you don't
like,
want to use your paycheck. That's the bill.
Mm-hmm.
And that's and you know what? That's the thing for entrepreneurs. It's like a drug. You get your paycheck, and you, before you even pay for the price, you're trying to figure out what you can invest in your business. It's like a drug.
Exactly.
It don't flip though. It don't flip then, yeah.
Right,
yeah.
Right. So it's about making. That's the whole reason why me and Mr. Stout wanted to do this series, because we hear a lot of artists, Miss Young, and they talk about how they're not making any money in the business. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got this great music, this great content, this intellectual property, right? But they're not making any money, and so. Or they're having difficulties collecting their money, which is why we had the entertainment lawyer on last time. So it's really, when you're building your business, it's also building your brand, right?
Yes.
And so the best way, in my opinion, is to start on sturdy ground. Am I right? Like, start with the structure. Like,
have what you need.
It goes back to that, because when you get to that place where you're ready and you're trying to go to the lenders, small things in your foundation is what will have you denied. Small things within the foundation of your business that will deny you easy, very quickly. So it's important. Like, I can't stress it enough how important it is to make sure your business is properly structured from the bottom. And all. That's very important when it comes down to approvals. Yeah.
Okay. So, what's your website that they can go and reach out to you for consultation, or different things like that?
Like I said before, it's you can find me on Instagram. It's start 2 and then finish, and then when you follow me there, you can click on a link that's in the bio, and that will take you to a scheduling page, and you can schedule there for consultation. Okay.
Or do you have a different website, or is that, or it's all on IG?
Yep, IG.
Everybody uses IG. IG is the thing, right?
Well, I have another website, but that's for my cleaning business. But I don't schedule consultation through that particular website.
Right. And you also have a Facebook group, right?
I do.
What's your Facebook
group? On Facebook,
group?
Start to finish, and then it's dash business. Start to finish dash business. You can follow me there.
The cool thing about those kind of groups, you know, whether it's business groups or music groups or whatever, it helps to keep you inspired. It helps to keep you encouraged. There's other people who are on the same journey as you that you can collaborate with. I remember we used to have a group where we used to have meetings. Remember, Courtney? There was one group that you and I were a part of. It was a business group or something like that. And we used to have, like, monthly little get-togethers and stuff.
I remember you talking about dream catchers.
Dream catchers.
Dream catchers. Yeah, that was a really good group for business. I still follow that group now.
And it's a sense because a lot of people getting houses and stuff like that. So that's my thing is in building ATW Media and Printing, I definitely want it to survive off its own credit. You know what I'm saying? I want to build like its own foundation. And so I'm really trying to do that, you know, which is why I'm building a team. So this is the thing, y'all. We need a team. You got to get a team of people around you that can assist you with the goal, you know. And sometimes you can't do everything yourself. It's hard to be a creator and still have to take care of a lot of other things. You can't do everything all by yourself. I learned that, right?
I'm complaining.
Huh?
It's the truth. Oh, Lord,
what?
It's the truth.
You was complaining about it. We can't get everybody in there. Like, look, no.
It's hard.
It is hard, though.
You know what? It's hard. I learned with Around the World Media, you can't do everything. Some stuff you're going to have to outsource.
Right.
Some stuff you're going to have to delegate. If you can't hire an employee to say, come here, you're going to take care of marketing. Hey, you, come over here. I'm going to pay you to take care of this and that. If you can't pay for it, then you got to outsource it. And you got to let somebody else handle it. But either way, you will become overwhelmed if you try to handle everything on your own and still be trying to create stuff. You know, the creative mind needs to be able to concentrate on creativity.
Yeah. That's so true. That is actual facts.
You will get into what do they call it? A writer's block, trying to deal with all the other drama.
It's so funny. I had like a line for that right there.
What, the writer's block?
The writer's block, and I put it with the like author-writers. So I put a line with that. Like writing songs.
So let me take the call on the line. Let me pull the caller in.
What we got?
Caller, you have 246 in the number?
246 in the house, On The Move Unscripted.
What's your name and where you calling from?
Oh, what's your name?
Hello? Party over here?
You don't want to say Courtney Young. It's all good.
I guess somebody want to talk to me.
Yeah, they're going to listen in. They're like, okay, I holla. I mean, I listen. Mm-hmm.
So, Atlanta is definitely one of the greatest places.
ATL.
Yeah, like if you got a business in Atlanta, because I know that, you know, for Hookup Atlanta, for the Atlanta Music Industry Group, I would say 65% of the members are from Georgia.
Yeah.
You know, or you know, I look at the analytics. We have a larger
around
number
the world,
from,
too. Yeah,
it's around the world.
Around the world.
Maybe 60%. Maybe 60% of the listeners are actually from Georgia, and then all the other members are from all over the world, literally all over the world. And then also, you know, with On The Move Unscripted, we have listeners in so many different countries.
Right.
You know, India and just all over the world. All over the world.
Look, that's what's coming out, yo.
What?
Well, it's already out, but
all around the world.
Yeah,
oh yeah.
You have more countries to say now. Like, hit them with the remix.
You know what? And the cool thing is, so Mr. Stout is the producer for like 4 songs on that album, right? So it's like I'm really into this creative mode with the music, right? But then it's hard for me sometimes to do everything. So I've been really focusing on building my team, you know. That's why we had the entertainment lawyer. I'm definitely about to get things rolling with her next month. That's my goal. With Miss Young, with different things that I want to do as far as business. I definitely want to steer that her way because these are people who are experts. Just like I went to Mr. Hankey for that beat for Superwoman because that's his thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Well, I came to you for your beat, you know, whatever. So I think that team building it should be like the number one goal for artists moving into 2022. I'm even looking for a publicist, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Someone who can deal with that part so that I don't have to focus on that because all I really want to do is create and work my two jobs.
Until you not have to work them no more.
To the point where I ain't got to work them no more. But I actually enjoy, you know what? I enjoy it. I enjoy, at first, you know, me getting back into nursing, well, that was like, I was running from that field. You know, I was burnt out 20-something years.
Pandemic,
But the pandemic, I had a nice little break.
Right.
Nice little pay break. Appreciate you, you know. And so now that I'm back into working and dealing with patients and stuff, I'm actually enjoying it because I'm doing something that I know is helping someone else. And that's the kind of person I am. That's what I was able to do.
In the service world.
I'm God's servant, you know.
Right.
So in every area, in the healthcare field, you know, in the music, you know what I'm saying, which is the reason why I created the Latin music industry platform that we have on Facebook, you know, and then even my connection with you and how we rock together, whatever. It's just like that's who we are.
Yeah. That's deep. Yeah, come get some, man. That's what it is, huh? Yeah. I'm like, look, I'm lost for words right now. You put it all together. Like, there it is.
Well,
that's what it's about.
What'd you say, Miss Young?
Oh, I didn't say anything.
Yeah. What
did you? Huh?
I told Skinny
Oh, that's somebody on the line. What we got?
No, that was him. That's the first caller.
Okay,
you break it up.
Break it up, From JoJo from the Architects,
So y'all hear me now?
So JoJo from the Architects.
No. Is that DJ Technique?
I don't know. We can't hear him.
Okay.
So he'll come back in. You know how it is with these phone systems. So, Ms. Young, what tips or information or things would you like to leave the listeners with? What and some words of wisdom, I guess is what I'd like to ask. Give them some words of wisdom as far as brand building or building a business, and also
how you say that Airbnb.
Huh?
If you're at Airbnb,
are you going to be teaching people about Airbnbs and stuff like that within your consulting? I guess I should let her answer the first question first, huh?
I was if you don't.
Well, I guess. Tips. I would just say, like I was saying before, it's just very important to use other people's money to scale your business. I can't stress it enough, and I'm speaking from experience. For years, I've just kind of been in that stuck place with, having the business and wanting to move it forward, but it was always money. Of course, you work, and then it's hard to, just have money to put to the side. You don't want to save. You'll save forever trying to invest in a business, So I would just say, go in that direction. Use your business to make money for itself. It's just kind of getting the knowledge and knowing what to do. I would definitely. I can't stress it enough. And then also, even with the Airbnb, that is a great asset to have supplement income to come in and just having a few of those. It just kind of puts you, where you're trying to be. And, like I said, I didn't use any of my money to fund, to furnish it, to fund the Airbnbs or anything like that. It was all, using business credit. So these are things that I can teach and, exactly what I did, how I did it, just, the application process, what to do, how to fill it out, what to say, just everything. I have all that information, and then also how things need to look and the steps that needs to be taken. This is not anything that is costly. Like you said before, we use other people's money. We don't use our money, so to do anything. So, so for me, I would just say always focus on allowing your business to make money for itself, and not taking money out of your own pocket to do it.
And understand when she says business, she's talking about any and all business, whatever kind of business. It's not, if you're an author, you want to, and you know that you want to start going to these book signings all over the world, and you need books. You're going to want your business to pay for the books. It will not have to come out of your own pocket. Or if you're an artist, and you're going around and you're doing events, and you want to have that USB type, apparatus where people can play your music in their car or whatever. Yep. You want to invest in that. You want that to come from your business credit and not from your personal credit. You want to have posters, anything, marketing cards, all that's what
and get that tax money back though, right?
It is write-off. Yeah, business write-off.
Yep.
So it's just really taking your mind to another level. You've been in that studio and you made a lot of music. I'm so proud of you. You got like stacks and stacks of music. You got music in that computer. Your Mac about to blow up. You got some music in there. So now it's time to formulate a plan, right? And it's time to structure your business. How are you going to market that music? What are the ways? Are you going to use T-shirts? Are you going to use hats? Are you going to use posters, flyers? How are you, are you going to go on a tour? Like, what are you going to do? And then and how are you going to fund that? Well, Ms. Young is saying fund it with other people's money. Start a business and let the business take care of all this stuff that's going on, and she can guide you, that so it doesn't become overwhelming. So you still can, be in there and make 99 more tracks to go on that Mac.
That's amazing.
I'm just saying, it's time for us as artists to start thinking as business people too.
You should be. Yeah, facts.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about that life.
Yeah, because for me, it's like the indie revolution needs to be about more than just. It's an indie revolution.
Put your fist up. Hey, look.
Yes.
You smacked up the PPP, and you ran through everything. Like, look, come on now, get back on track. It's your turn.
Get back on track.
I love it. Courtney Young.
Oh my God.
So start to finish at Start to Finish, right, on Instagram, also on Facebook as well. Start to Finish. It's slash business, right?
Yeah.
Or dash
business. Mm-hmm.
Dash business. Yeah, I really appreciate it, man. It's like, so do you have anything like? Are you doing like seminars, or are you gonna be like speaking around like certain things like that? You're doing like a YouTube thing or TikTok or anything like that?
No, haven't thought about haven't thought about it in that way. Just at this point, just pretty much teaching, and if anybody want that information, and I'm just here to teach and just kind of just give back in that area.
And that's awesome and amazing, because sometimes people will make it and they don't want to, help the next person or whatever. Yeah. And that's something that we got to get away from. We got to start helping each other. There's nothing wrong with helping other people once you got the knowledge. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So, and even though you laughing at the indie revolution, the fist up type situation, I'm on a mission, Miss Young.
I'm not laughing at it.
Artists united around the world, independent artists, because we have a heart. The independent artists have a heart. So we got to figure out what you got to be strategic. You know what I'm saying? And you got to use wisdom, and with knowledge comes wisdom. Yeah, so this is right. So we're giving knowledge so that you will be wise when you're moving forward and building your platform and going out there to get that money.
I like that.
Yeah, Yeah, that's basically what it's about. So, do you have any more tips or information, Ms. Young, that you wanted, or shout-outs, or anything that you wanted to give before we take a music break?
No, that I think I've said what I needed to say. If anybody have any questions, I'm here to answer.
All right. Is JoJo from Architect still on there?
Yeah, I'm still on here.
Did you have any questions before we wrap this up, before we get to my man, Menice EL Tremendo?
He's been practicing that all night, y'all.
Oh, yeah, all week. Stop it. Like, not all night. It's been a week.
I know. I really appreciate the info. Boy, I tell you, boy. Yeah, but I hope a lot of more of us, like she said, get on here and start sharing information, because I swear it was hard over here. It was very hard just to get some information out of people, but I ran into a good guy and he showed me the ropes, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna get off this truck soon. And I'm gonna be more in the studio soon too, so it's gonna be one or the other.
But it's cool. The thing is, you got a job, a job. Like another thing I've been trying to tell the artists: listen, until you get everything structured with your business, so that you can use other people's money, you still got to live. It's okay to have a job. It's not a punk type deal because you working. Like anything, that makes you a soldier, makes you a king for the cause. Like you going out there and you working to get that money and doing what you got to do and taking care of family and stuff while you building a dream. There's nothing worse than you build a dream and your baby's running around without no diapers.
Yeah, none of mine did. I've been working. I worked all my life, boy, and I'm still working. So I was like, okay, when I get my break, it's gonna break good. So,
right, definitely, yeah. You definitely gotta check out, Courtney Young, follow her through too as well. Wrote those things down. At Start to Finish, you know what I mean. Also on Facebook, Start to Finish -business. You get some information like that. Everything that she's doing out there, man, it's gonna be dope, man, right here, man. You guys are definitely follow through for this right here. Come get some. We really appreciate you coming on the air with us, everybody. I think we got another caller coming on. All right. I think we got another caller. Hold on.
Caller, you got 908.
908. Yes, that's Menice EL Tremendo.
Can I, me and my pronunciation, can I just call you Mr. L?
You can it's Menice EL Tremendo, but you can
say I was saying it wrong. The whole time.
Say it again.
Menice EL Tremendo.
Menice EL Tremendo, yeah.
Menice
EL Tremendo.
Okay. So we have before we bring you on, because we're about to definitely get into your music and who you are. You are the second guest of the hour. But before, I don't know if you've been listening in, but do you have any business questions or anything that you would like to ask Ms. Young, who is a business consultant? I always talk to artists about building their, their foundation, and she's talking about how you can fund, all your artistry type stuff through your business, using other people's money. So I just want to know, before she rolls up out of here and we slide into a break before your interview, do you have any questions for her?
Not at the moment. I just tapped in right now. I was listening to some stuff, but not everything. Sorry about that.
Well, follow her through. Follow her. At Start to Finish on on Instagram, also on Facebook. Start to Finish -business.
So I would definitely encourage you to, listen back to the beginning.
Do that.
Once the show is over, because it'll go up on iHeartRadio, Spotify, all over the world, all around the world. It'll be on everywhere that you can.
I feel so bad that I was saying his name wrong. I was like, Menice EL Tremendo.
You've been practicing it wrong for a whole week.
I was like, Menice EL Tremendo. Great songs coming up as well, too. Yeah, we're going to chop it up with him.
Yes. So, thank you so much, Ms. Young, for popping in.
Yes.
You're more than welcome to listen in or stay around with you
hang out with us if you want. Yeah.
But we're going to rock into our second hour, so we'll be right back on The Move Unscripted.
Okay, thank you guys. Thank you guys for having me.
Yes, anytime.
You know, I come through like a Loch Ness, killing it. Wow, the beat bopping, the beat bopping. I put myself on a pedestal, the mind been advanced. The outcast listening to house music and trance. Not doing the same as the other man. Got my own wave if you ain't understand. I've been on my own fans, strategic in all my plans. With God sharing both hands, I have withstand it a lot. Now it's my time to formulate a plot where I won't ever stop. Just continue to make music that's hot. Speaking that realness, cause that fakeness don't hit to the hop. Realness going on in the world. You think I'm gonna stoop to the level of creating fake bars to be on top? Man, I've been on top. No souls, yeah, I'm free in my own independence. No one's the answer to if my art don't create a big enough presence. Satisfied by whomever pays attention. This talent show nonsense will not disrupt my progression. I've learned a lot since the first recession, and like Jesus Christ, I've always been tested, but to remain loyal to the one that's granting me this new aggression. Yeah, I came from the trenches, but I no longer act like the trenches. Certified by all his blessings, he got me disinfecting all that has been drowned in depression. Money can't buy that type of investment. I said money can't buy that type of investment. Yeah, I come through like the Loch Ness, killing it. Wow, the beat's bopping, the beat's bopping. I come through like the Loch Ness, killing it. Wow, the beat's bopping, the beat's bopping. I come through like the Loch Ness, killing it. Wow, the beat's bopping, the beat's bopping. If you believe, you will achieve. With him by your side, you can't be deceived. Look at the new book of life and how the black one is no longer in sight. Just a new and improved mic to want to do right. Ain't no world no longer bright. What shall we recite on this instrument that breathes life to the ones that ignite and save souls that couldn't see the light, but now they soar taking flight to want to breathe precise. No longer playing with life, understanding what's right, casting away whatever wants to make them sell a soul for a price. Writing poisonous verses that don't bring any good vibes, just keeps you trapped in your mind. No purpose in being blind. I had the same situation till everything was planned out to gain a new mind. The best record label I ever signed to. You don't need to find him, he will find you. Train you and sign you and put all the negativity behind you. Man, how many times must he remind you? I come through like a Loch Ness, killing it. Wow, the beat's bopping, the beat's bopping. I come through like the Loch Ness, killing it. Wow, the beat's bopping, the beat's bopping. I come through like the Loch Ness, killing it. Wow, the beat's bopping, the beat's bopping. Yeah, while the beat's bopping, you know, just bopping your head to that realness, reality music. Rah!
A beautiful thing. She's the queen in search for a king. Beyond gold in them diamond rings. She work hard, but your girl can sing, cause she's a pretty girl. A pretty girl. Oh, she's aware of taking care of business, money, market, analytics. Lived in places you might visit. I wonder why she cannot a commitment, cause goddamn.
Light as day or dark as the midnight. You want a man that's gonna hold it down real tight. We making plans for whatever that we like. Take a nice ride, enjoy the twilight. You got that insight, the type that I like. Rent some bikes and ride through CP. Open up our worlds and talk freely. I'm going through my thoughts, hoping you feel me. First of all, you not too short or tall. I'm thinking who's sexy, get the first I'm gonna call. I remember we met the first day at the mall. I remember your face when you said you want it all. Babies in your ear looking fresh for the fall. Let me get that math, I swear I'm gonna call. Imagining your body all in the ball. I don't care if you got a husband, cause goddamn, you's a pretty girl. A pretty girl.
Oh, she got skills, know to braid that hair. Look at those eyes, yo, I love that stare. Oh yeah, that girl right there. Damn near about to have an affair, cause she's a pretty girl. A pretty girl. Oh, body suit or business suit. It don't matter, girl still look cute. Her ass looking fatter when she wear them boots. No chick casual about to win that loot.
They call her Shiva, baby. She's a sexy lady. She asked me, do you wanna ride a by Mercedes, boy? No doubt what you love will enjoy. She too fly to be acting coy. Chocolateness, and then now I'm enjoy. Her beautiful lioness coming from St. Croix. She got a kind heart that you cannot toy. And if you run a game on her too quick to get her annoyed. She's too sexy like she writes her Fred. Wearing purple and pink, she pinky red. She carry that lead, don't end up dead. And she looking super good, but she bout that bread. She's an educated woman, better use your head. And if you ain't about your business, better build up your cred. She travel around the world right now in Madrid, closing multi-million-dollar accounts. She do that, kid. Another pretty girl known as misunderstood beats. She got a body on her, but she talks so sweet. She handles piano, writing music on sheets. She speaks Spanish and Italian, and she speaks Greek. She know astronomy, out of body anatomies. Her thoughts travel through space, time, and galaxies. She know a lot about the world and foreign policies about the chicken, and I'm hoping to try because she's a pretty girl. A pretty girl. Oh, she's so fly, it's a beautiful thing. She's the queen and search for a king. Beyond gold and them diamond rings. She work hard, but your girl can sing, cause she's a pretty girl. A pretty girl. Oh, she's aware of taking care of business, money, market, analytics. Lives in places you might visit. I wonder why she could not a commitment, cause goddamn. Sexy mama named Cassandra. She looks so good in front of the camera. Sexy lips, she juicy too. But bringing no drama if you're gonna be her boo. Top model when she walk her booty wobble. And when I'm with her, she make me feel like hit the lotto. Super cool, skin creamy like gelato. I met her on a set in Sand Out in Cabo. The world recognize her as a female Tupac. I fell in love with the empress of hip hop. Look at the way she walk, the girl is so hot. She do the thing with the bars, got a zip lock. The first time you see it, gonna make your jaw drop. You get the bars for sure to make your body rock. I'm always gonna be a fan, and one day hope to be your man if I can. Cause goddamn, you's a pretty girl. A pretty girl. Oh, she got skills, not to braid that hair. Look at those eyes, yo, I love that stare. Oh yeah, that girl right there. Damn near about to have an affair, cause she's a pretty girl. A pretty girl. Oh, body suit or business suit. It don't matter, girl still look cute. Her ass look fatter when she wear them boots. No chick chat, she about to win that loot, cause she's a pretty girl.
Yeah, On The Move Unscripted right there. Oh, it's your boy, man. Yeah, I got a little love right there. On the Move Unscripted with Patricia Goins and your boy, Mr. Stout. That was dope right there. We got Menice EL Tremendo with us right now as well. Big up to Courtney Love doing her thing right there, man. The guys out there, definitely check her out at Start to Finish on all social media platforms, also on Facebook, Start to Finish -business. Yeah.
Definitely. So, do we still have you on the line?
Menice EL Tremendo, you still with us?
Maybe I need to.
No.
Hopefully, it's unscripted,
Yes,
y'all.
it is unscripted. Mm-hmm.
You hear me?
Yes, we hear you right now, sir.
Okay.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Right, man. Yeah. So, you're definitely doing your thing out there, man, and your songs was dope. We met up there in New York City, for the Butterfly Effect, and
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, that was definitely lit, man, all the way up, man, and it was really great, to meet you. But we want our listeners, to actually see what's going on with Menice EL Tremendo, and let them know what it's all about, how you start.
And that first song that we played going into the break was yours.
Yeah.
Lockness,
yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yeah. I wrote that during the pandemic time.
Huh?
I wrote that during the pandemic.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. So take us down the Yellow Brick Road. Tell us about you, who you are, and also about what made you pen that song during the pandemic. The floor is yours.
Well, I've been writing music since I was in 7th grade. I can't recall what age that is right now, but
okay.
At the end, I started basically. One of my friends named Jordan. He gave me a piece of paper one time and just started writing. And then when I started writing, he was like, "Look, you're gonna go battle tomorrow." I'm there like, "What?" Wow. So all of a sudden, I battled some kid in the lunchroom, and that's where everything began. Once I won him, I didn't even know I won. And then from there, it just went from my family, cousins. They were in the rap game and stuff like that, doing their thing. And we went downstairs in their house, and they had the karaoke, and we started doing recordings from the karaoke to the
nice.
tapes, the beat tapes. So it was more harder at that time, way more harder because, if you mess up, you had to reverse all the way back and just start from scratch. It wasn't like now you go to the studio, they can touch things up and, punch in, just, stuff like that. So, getting to the song of Lockness was based on just, I don't know, I guess the time of being home inside, and at the time I was working as a COVID-19 tester because I'm a phlebotomist.
Okay.
So I have certification in my in my book bag, but
that's what I'm talking about. An artist with a job.
Professional.
No, you have to, for any artists that are, getting on and stuff like that, they can't, I always tell them they don't ever think that just that is going to be the, the main point of your, your level up in life. It's good to have an education. It's good to have your stuff, your paperwork right, It's a very big experience when you go for a certification as far as college or anything that is a career base, that you start learning other things, and your experience is your whole resume, vice versa with being an artist at the same time too. You're creating a resume for your life and how people, that are in big businesses and stuff, how they're going to see you, how they're going to gain an interest to you, So I've always struggled with it, and I've been a God-serving man since my boy time, and now I'm a grown man now, of course, and I have my 3 children, 3 daughters and stuff like that. So basically, I was just in my room and at the time, and I was writing, and I write a lot of music. One thing I always have is material. I have material. I always said to myself, if I could be trapped inside of a studio, I would be there. because I got a lot of music to put out. You know, but yeah, so that's where that came from, like that. The Loch Ness was based on basically it was like I'm basically talking about God, and I'm talking about how everything just transcended from one thing to another. You know, it was like a divine revelation for me when I wrote the song, and I'm over there like rehearsing it and everything, and I'm there like, wow, this is gonna be nice once I throw it out in the studio, you know, and that's where the inspiration of it was based on just I just was writing, and it was like late at night. I don't even think it was like at 2:00 in the morning or something like that.
Wow.
And we was in the situations that we were in, so I said, you know what? Once the you know, because it felt like the world was shut down, you know, and I said to myself, well, if this is where the journey is taking me, then let me let go and let God, and that's what it's been. It's been like that. Like some songs you listen to from my catalog, I'm talking about, you know, God, and then I'm talking about reality, you know, as far as life itself. And things that, you know, that can go wrong if you take those steps and so on. So, you know, I mean, I've always felt like an artist should have a good message, even though, you know, the hard stuff from the streets and stuff like that comes to a play. But, you know, when it comes to fame and fortune and stuff like that, why, I mean, to me, I've always thought about it like, why would I want to be so big and my message is garbage? You know, my message is not doing anything to uplift the youth, you know, and try to like have that way, you know. But you know,
I love that you rap in different languages, like you know. So it's like you're hitting more markets than just
English,
right? Like you rap in Spanish, and then you also rap in English. So I think that's pretty cool.
No, I appreciate that. Yeah, the Spanish came with one of my cousins that he got married, and basically, I guess, you know, certain lives, like when it comes to being an artist, is either you continue it or you just say, you know what, bump it, I'm just gonna be a family woman or a family man, and I'm just gonna like let it be, let it go. You know, then I guess to me, my opinion, he let it go because he has his family, he has his woman, and his woman maybe wasn't into that interest of what he was doing and how he was doing it and stuff like that. So, he showed me, like, he didn't show me, but he put me into that realm, like that Spanish, and I'm there like, wow, okay, you know what, time to represent for my Latinos. So I always with hip hop. I got a tremendous amount of songs of hip hop. But I transcended from like Nas, DMX, of course Tupac, and then you have Big L, and then you had Redman. Redman was like my all time. Oh, it has been my all time. You got Wu-Tang. You got you know, all the greats. And you even got, you know, the Biz Marquis. You have the what's that? Grandmaster Flash. You know, and you know, etc. Like, you know, it's a lot. So transcended from them, and basically, like my first hit, I used to listen to rock before. Like my first genre was rock. Yeah, it was like, you know, like Pearl Jam, Nirvana, you know, Aerosmith, all those songs like that. And basically, one time I was listening to Hot 97, and I heard Sticky Fingers, and he's like, "Taking my whole life, I might as well, so they might not sell weed in hell." You know, like, and for one reason.
Right. So you were definitely like a heavy. You're definitely a heavy hip hop head. I think we got another caller that came in as well too.
414 in your number.
No.
What's your name? Where you calling from?
Robin? Hello?
Robin?
Are you calling in to talk to Menice EL Tremendo?
Okay. Holly, if you hear me.
Are you there, Carla? What's going on with you? We hear you giggling.
Okay.
Yeah, he was on live right there, right now. He couldn't believe he was on the line right there. Yeah.
Unscripted. If you want to listen in but you don't want to talk, you can always go to the website, which is Patricia Goins. blogtalkradio.com/Patricia Goins. So Do you have any music videos on YouTube or anything that we can check out?
Right at the moment, I take time with music videos because, like with the level of like director mindset that I have, basically, it's the video has to adapt to the song. I don't want like just regular videos, like just like the way some videos are. That it doesn't even adapt to the song. You know what I mean? Like it's not.
Okay.
If it's a story, I need the video to be like the storyline that I'm applying.
Right.
So you take your
you
time.
Yeah, no doubt.
I have a brand of clothing. It's called Palante. It means keep it moving and don't, like trying to tell like others to not suicide or, keep yourself motivated, be focused. There's more to life. Just, be peaceful. Don't rush through everything, And that's Instagram. It's an Instagram clothing line, because I had the website, but people weren't trusting the card thing, like to do by card and stuff like that to a website. Yeah. I don't know. Time that I had put it out, so I mean, I left it at Instagram, and it's been good.
Definitely, send the information over to us, man, so we can let people know what's going on with that as well, man. Like the songs you got out there.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It's called App 4, the clothing line, and the music is basically you just type my name on the Google, and you'll be able to see all my work there. I made it very simple. All you just got to do is Menice El Tremendo, and you'll be able to see all my work. And, Google has all my portfolio there and stuff like that, Instagram, Twitter. I just did a TikTok now, like kind of recently, like about a couple of months now, and it's been okay too. But new music coming out. Yeah, I have like a whole Spanish album coming out. I just been taking my time with it too as well. But the two records, the records that I put out, basically one EP is called Spanglish, and it's on Spotify and all the other platforms. And the other one is called Hate to Love Me, and that's all hip hop. So I did it for like the supporters. I did Spanglish, I did one song Spanish, one song English. It was 6 tracks. It was an EP. And then the other one is 21 tracks of hip hop that I put out. Yeah. So then this one, yes.
You said your clothes. What's the name of your clothing line again? I'm sorry.
Oh, it's at Palante84 on Instagram.
Spell that for me.
PAL84.
Okay. Yeah. And is that coming out of your business? Like, do you have a business that your clothing line is coming out of, or are you just kind of like promoting your clothing line?
That's basically it is a business, but it's just small. So it's been about like 6 years of creation because I created all the clothing that you will see on the Instagram page. Mm-hmm. Digital creating and stuff like that. At first, I had my own office out here in Elizabeth, but I shut it down because I said, to like basically consolidate myself on behalf of my funds and stuff like that, financially. I said, you know what? Well, I'm gonna have this office if I'm not using it anymore. After 3 years, I found my own manufacturers, and they manufacture the clothing, and now I can basically send clothing to any address I want to and stuff like that, and it's already packaged and everything. But before, I was doing it myself.
Yeah, I hope you're using other people's money, like start to finish with saying, you hope your business is using other people's money for your clothing and not your own.
Get with her.
Yeah, definitely get with her if you're not, because she got the hookup. She got the hookup for the information on how to have your business fund everything, you know what I'm saying, and nothing come out of your own pocket.
Understandable.
You've also been in some films and things like that too. So you also like worked in some movies and films like that. Tell us a little bit about that.
Oh, well, there's this one called Rise of a King, and I'm in it. But the director, he's taking a little time, and basically we're on the move of that. It's a web series. It's called Rise of a King. I don't know if you heard about it. His name is Q, the I think the director, Q the director. He's on Instagram as well, and I've been working with him lately and stuff like that as far as movies and stuff like that. When I was younger, I think that's
awesome. it's awesome to spread your brand outside of just music. So, you know, like I always tell people, I didn't know who Tupac was until I saw the movie Juice. Like every other people may have known him for his music, but I knew him for his movies, and it was his movies that drew me to his music. So I always tell artists, you know, don't put yourself in a box. Spread yourself out. You know, there's indie films that's always looking for music. There's films, you know, all kind of sponsors, different things. Like the lawyer was saying yesterday, endorsements that your music can be used. So definitely, I would be nice. I would be nicey. I would definitely be nice.
No, it's just
I would definitely encourage you to check out the interview we did last week with the entertainment lawyer, because she has some good information on there about endorsements and stuff like that, because you just got to be able to spread your brand as far as possible, you know?
Yeah, I'll check it out most definitely. But yeah, so that's basically what, and then I have a show coming up soon with Aria the Boss. Basically, DJ Drewski's gonna be up in there, and it's gonna be something right. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice. Another show.
I wanted to ask you about that too as well. Like, you know, from the last show, because that's what we met at a show. It was called Ashoka. It was called Ashoka.
Yeah. Ashoka.
Like, how did you feel about your performance there?
I was okay because you know, it's just it's different, of course, when you came, like I came back to the north, which is if I'm in Miami, this is what they call over here the north. So basically, you know, I was in Miami, and a lot of times I had somebody that was basically putting me in shows out there, and he wasn't my manager, which maybe he wanted to be my manager, but his name is Hugo the Boss. Basically we met up and stuff like that, and that's where I took the toll of when I started doing shows. Things got a little bit more, I wouldn't say simpler, but it's like when you're performing for 500 and more, and then you're performing for, you know, less than that, the same energy. You know, you got to give the same energy. Some artists, they kind of like want to give you what the audience is. So that's where it kind of like, to me, it decreases, because I've seen so many showcases, and I'll be there for the artists, you know, and even though I don't know them paint, I'm giving them a shot for my ear, you know, and I'm listening.
I mean, I thought the show was definitely dope though, man. Like, you know, that show was like really good, like the way you performed and everything, and like how the way that Aria set everything up for, you know, for the Butterfly Effect. So, and actually you coming back down there for the 21st in December, so that's gonna be another big deal right there.
Yeah, this October. October
too, yeah.
Yeah, October, I think the 21st.
Okay.
The 21st. Yeah, DJ Drewski is we're gonna be over there in Bridgeport, Connecticut. Gonna be over there, and Aria the Boss is gonna be up in there too, and shout out to her, you know. And shout out to DJ Drewski too, you know. I know him for a long time.
97, New York, all the way up,
That'd be nice. No, it's like when I perform, I just let loose. Like, you know what I mean? Like I just when I was in Miami, I did Triple Shades in Broward, and then from there I did 300 Club. Then Collins Avenue. No, not Collins. What Collins Avenue? Collins Avenue.
Them old summer ground. But I've had some pretty good fun out there. Yeah.
Yeah, and then from there, the last show that I did before I came back to Jersey to, you know, assist my daughter, my oldest daughter. Basically, it was Nocturnal. It's a club called Space, but they had it like Nocturnal and Space. So it was like two clubs in one. And I performed. That was a lot. That was a humongous crowd, and of course they wasn't only there for me, but they, you know, as far as just having them showcases like that, way in them. When I came back over here in 2011. So, you know, you can only imagine how long ago that was, and you know, I just put it to my resume, you know, like, okay, now this is my something to go in, you know. So, but I enjoy it because networking is everything, you know.
No doubt, man. It's dope that, you know, you're on the air with us and hanging out with us right here on the Move Unscripted with Patricia M, Goins and Mr. Stout right here. It said like some of the things you're doing is Menice EL Tremendo. I want to make sure I'm saying that right.
You got it.
All right, because I done worked on it all week, and I'm like, damn, I done messed it up. I was like, and me Nietzsche and me. I was like, look, I was adding too much to it.
I had to put after me. I had to put a dot, and then I had to put nice. So other, because I've had live before with other people, and they'll be like, Menice,
right.
So
like
we have another song for you called "She's So Bad." Tell us about that.
She's So Bad was basically a song that I did a long time ago. So you know how that thing is like old to me, new to you?
Mm-hmm.
So I did it a long time ago, and then I started like basically working with like clarifying music more better, like mastering it, And I was doing that when I had my own studio over there in Miami. But I would take like 3 hours. 3 hours to master one track, And it was okay. It was crispy enough. But now it's different because now when you actually go to studio and you talk to an actual producer and stuff like that and their product, the way they do their thing, you can actually hear the difference.
Yeah.
So She's So Bad written because I was in Miami and I was the strip clubs, you have what's that? What's it called? The Trap, I think it was. I forgot. It was, and then they had the Gold Rush and all these other places and stuff like that. So, there was females that I would be like, man, she bad, and it was just basically the beat. I bought the beat, and when I bought the beat, it was like I toned to it, and all of a sudden when I started writing, I was like, first when I write, I basically make the hook first. I record the rhythm and then I write. Then I write to it. But that's my strategy. That's how I've done music. But basically from females that are bad, like any female that's bad, but not so bad as far as like, she's hot and everything like that, but her level of intelligence, her integrity, the way she carries herself, even though that's
she's so bad. You know what? When you talk about Miami. Have you ever performed at Miami Live?
Miami Live.
I think that was.
That's where I was at. That for the last show. That's where I was at. Yep. Because
that was Miami Live.
Yeah, I came out in the website. It was March something.
Okay, that was through Coast to Coast, then, right? That was through. I was out there. I performed for Miami Live too. They have when you said there was a crowd out there. Oh yeah, they don't be playing. They bring the people to hear and see you perform like it's the bomb diggity.
Yes, and it was good. It was good. I had different music at that time. I didn't have the music that I have now because I basically took everything out that I had and I just started like what I put out now. It's brand new. And then some of the stuff is old, but at the end of the day, since I worked on it and I basically clarified the sound and made it more best quality, then now that's where the ears that are listening now, they're listening to if it was new, But
okay, so let's get into She's So Bad.
Yeah. What's up with She's So Bad?
All right, She's So Bad.
Menice EL Tremendo.
I come through like a locksmith, killing it. Wow, the beat bopping, I put myself on a.
Look at that big old booty girl, she look like she could rock the whole world. Damn, you see the way she make niggas eyes swirl. Goddamn, who be that girl? And everybody asking about her, so I wanna know who that girl. She said I wanna know who that girl. She said come present me to that girl. She so bad. She so bad. She so bad. She so bad. She's so bad. She's so bad. Chick with thick, it's a no name. Got her hair frizzed up with no shame. Put her shades on like she worked bros game. All I can say is give me some water cause she's the flame. Woke up in the club like she got the fame. Or she's just a venomous candy girl. I got aim. Driving everyone in pain. She needs niggas tongue numb like cocaine. And we all fucked up like Memphis Spain. Pussy wetter than any I ever seen. Who the fuck done made this chick? Cause she got swag like a queen. For that pussy I guess I'll be a fiend. But one thing is she's a heartbreaker that doesn't need a nigga by her side. Cause all she does is stick to a girlfriend while she hustles all the way without trying. Dime piece, I ain't lying. She's so bad. Man, look at that big ol' booty girl. She look like she could rock the whole world. She's so bad. Man, you see the way she make niggas eyes swirl. Goddamn, look at that girl. She's so bad. And everybody asking about her, so I wanna know who that girl. She said I wanna know who that girl. She said come present me to that girl. She's so bad. She's so bad. She's so bad. She's so bad. What can I say? She say you looking fine as fuck every day. How do I make her hypnotize with my game? I guess I don't need to throw no game. I just feel her straight up pleasure and pain, and there ain't nothing that'll make her change. I guess her plan raised her the right way. Suck her when she may look. I think she's off the hook. Mommy's a hard worker, but her daddy's a crook, and she makes some money straight up off the book. Yeah, precisely the reason why she stays so icy. I need a chick like this, right beside me. But it's gonna be a mission like if I was fishing and trying to get me a shirt straight out the ocean. But fuck it, I ain't tripping. There's plenty more fishing, so I'm gonna have to wait and I just ask her while she's floating. But you know like I know, and she know like they know. Everybody asking about her, so she's so, yeah, so. Got the players in the strip club going loco. Thick ass, slim waist, beautiful face. Man, I must be rolling with something, cause I'm on slow-mo and can't feel my face. Watching that booty shake side to side. I love her cause she's mine. Yeah, I love her cause she's mine. But whoever wants her from behind, and fuck it, they gon' have to wait in line. Cause I'm on the way straight up in the cut, looking at that big old butt. And I don't know if I should call her slut, but at the same time she knows it's up. She's so bad. Man, look at that big old booty girl. She look like she could rock the whole world. She's so bad. Man, you see the way she make niggas eyes swirl. Goddamn movie that she's so bad. And everybody asking about her, so I wanna know who that girl. She said I wanna know who that girl. She said come present me to that girl. She's so bad. She's so bad. She's so bad. She's so bad.
What's going on? You have been listening to Menice EL Tremendo.
Thank you, El Tremendo.
I like the way you say it better, though. Say your name. You say it better.
Menice.
He said, you get all that stuff because y'all playing around. Just Menice. Say that part. Menice. Because me is nice. I like your music, definitely. That's what's going on. So how have you how do you feel like the music industry has changed? Like, because I heard in your first song, you was basically like, I'm not trying to follow other rappers. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do my own thing. I'm trying to start my own lane. Like, dwell into that. Like, how do you feel like you're different from other artists?
I mean, like, as far as the way when I'm writing music, I'm actually more cautious of what I'm saying, because due to the fact that, I got 3 daughters and I'm raising queens. I'm not raising little girls. So
say that again for the ones in the back who were sleeping on us. He raising queens.
Mm-hmm. I'm not raising little girls. My oldest, she's to her potential where she's 16. She's about to be 17. And I tell you one thing, that girl will not be disrespectful around you or around me, and none of that. And I'm proud of that. Now I have my twins. They 5 going on 6, and I'm training them now too. So with the music, I always think about longevity. I don't think about now. I think about for the future, because I'll be done. I'll be in the grave, and then my music will speak. And if my music is not going to speak right, I'm going to be turning around my grave like, man, I should have never done that.
Right, represent it right. Got to represent it right.
Leaving them digital footprints in the sand, baby.
Oh, how about that?
Love it.
For the
so
Spanish,
is your music for sale?
Yeah. It's on Spotify and several other platforms. I have a distribution deal with DistroKid. But, I mean, like as far as when it comes to distribution, I'm still tapping into how that works. But these, DistroKid has shown love, and I'm still riding with it, It's not a bad.
We gotta make it pop more. Yeah, we here for you.
Yeah, it's not a bad platform. Ever since I dived into it, because before I was on CD Baby, but it was only a single, and it's called like Equivocada, and I basically put it out through DistroKid again, and basically CD Baby didn't intervene. But iTunes, I put out a track with DistroKid. It was twice, and I didn't realize that, and iTunes rejected it because it was already placed with DistroKid or something like that. So, no, it was illegal. It was like Equivocada. CD Baby intervened, and basically iTunes rejected it. So basically that song is on CD Baby, but then I put it out through. Well, it didn't make it to iTunes. Basically, everything else did, but everything else, all the other songs. They did, and this one track, which is called like Equivocada, that didn't make it to iTunes because iTunes rejected it. So that's fine with me, though.
So, are you going to be performing anywhere else? You got any performances coming up? Where?
First, and then after October 21st, and then another one I think is the 29th, which is my man's King Kong movement.
Okay.
King
Kong, yeah.
Yeah, he has his showcase over here that he does every month and stuff like that, and he's shout out to him and all that he does. He basically over here in Elizabeth is gonna be, but this location now is gonna be in Irvington. The flyers up there and everything like that for those that want to check it out. But there's gonna be several artists there and stuff like that too. I'll be performing over there too as well. The show after that will be, I think, the December. If anything else pops up, then of course you'll see it on my Instagram. Menice EL Tremendo, the Instagram page, because that's the main page that all the even songs that haven't been out yet and platforms and stuff like that is on that page. I do it like that for my supporters, for the ones that support deeply.
When you go out to perform, do you have tangible items that you sell? Like, do you have your music on USBs and stuff like that? Because I always try to encourage artists, not to have their music just on streaming, but also, to have it, where people can just plug it in their car or in their computer when they want to listen to it, or, what I'm saying, stuff like that. So do you have those kind of things you take with you to the event?
Basically, with the shows that I've been doing lately, it's been coming to my mind that I have to start coming with more, stuff, I call them goodies. I gotta come with some goodies and that because but these shows that I've been doing have been so back to back, and it's like, okay, so when you order these things and they're being created and stuff like that, vice versa, if I can go back to when I used to do the thing where I used to burn the music into a CD and then have it, but
you burn it,
yeah, I used to do it all. Like as far as mixtapes, I did my own mixtapes when I was in Miami. I was selling my tapes and stuff like that. So from the but now it's come to the point where it's like it's in the platform, and they have this new thing where it's like just like a bracelet that you put on or you like hand out, and all they gotta do is like basically scan the QVC, and then from there, a little code, it just sends them to your whole catalog. Everything. As far as internet. Yeah, but because I might burn some CDs.
Right. Or you can use other people's money to have your stock. Have all your stuff already ready.
I always thought about those as being investors, people that want to invest in you. That's how I thought about it. But as far as how you're talking about it, I don't know how I would like
having a business like that. Start that business credit, but it's there. You
might want to
down your lane.
You might want to listen to, when the show is over. I would definitely encourage you to listen to it from the beginning because this is the thing, right? So many of us as artists, we have gotten so on the streaming and and stuff, and we've gotten away from tangible items. But tangible items is how you're gonna make your money, your big money when you're at events and stuff. So finding out how you can use business and other people's money, business credit so you can have that merchandise on hand when you go to your different events. Because I know how you're saying, back to back, you don't have time to order in between each thing and have it come in enough time. But if you already got that on stock, then you're good, So it's just empowering the artist to, because I made more money selling my CD hand to hand than I did from streaming within that period of time. I definitely try to get people to get back to those tangible items like the Master P days, out the trunk of your car type days.
You gonna pull up like that? I got a whole truck right now, boy. Come on,
you don't got a CD player? That's okay, because I got a USB port. What you want, what you need, I got what you need.
Just USBs, that's it. Here, take a USB for yourself, and you can put some memory in there too, whatever you want to put else too. That's cool. That's a gift. That's a gift and a gift. So it's like,
keep giving it back, man, no doubt.
Does any of your daughters show any talent yet? Do any of them follow in your footsteps?
Well, my oldest has modeled a couple more than one time already for like different type of pageants and not more. Well, you could say contest type of thing, but the way I see it with her, she don't take it like that. She just says like, I'm just modeling, and she done like Miss Puerto Rico and stuff like that because she's Puerto Rican and Ecuadorian. So I mean, no, she's. Yeah. Because of me, I'm Puerto Rican and Ecuadorian. The mother's Puerto Rican and so on. And then my daughters, my twins, they're the same thing. So it's funny how that works. But my twins, they came out Puerto Rican, Ecuadorian too. Me and the mother are the same thing. So but my oldest is another mother, and she's Puerto Rican, but I'm Puerto Rican and Ecuadorian. So my oldest daughter is Puerto Rican and Ecuadorian, but she's modeled. Yeah, right. But she's modeled for the Puerto Rican.
I love that right there, man.
Yeah, that's
coming out of Jersey, man. Look, you doing it. Puerto Rican. I grew around Puerto Ricans, man. I'm from Jersey, so I already know what's going on.
So is where you're from close to where he's from?
Elizabeth is probably about 40 minutes away, 35 minutes away. Yeah.
From
Asbury Park. Yeah.
I always tell Mr. Stout, like I know when y'all was young, y'all was living it up because y'all was right there in the Tri. Y'all was able to go to slide on over to New York. You know what I'm saying? Kick it in Jersey, slide on over to New York, and daggone near walk to Philly. You know, like y'all was right there. Y'all was doing it back then.
Yeah. From 2005 all the way to 2008, I was in Miami. So that was my 20s.
Oh,
no, you're in Miami.
That's a whole nother world.
I love Miami, man.
Look, big up to Miami right now. Big up to Florida. They had the whole thing going on out there for the Hurricane Iron, like those going for that. And for those, also Puerto Rico as well. And the Caribbean, all the Caribbean, for that right there.
So if you look for somewhere to donate and be a help, find one of those spots. Go fund me to something that's
I've
helping.
I've done that.
Yeah.
I'm not just talking about just you. I'm talking about the listeners as a whole.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Please donate. Yes.
Over here, the October 5th was the time that they basically sent the first the first truck loads over there. I don't know. I haven't tapped in to see what else what's the next date, but I'm sure that they continue to take donations and stuff like that. It was it's sad, but Mother Nature's Mother Nature, and like
we will rebuild. We're gonna make this happen. We've seen what Joey B doing. I read what's going on. I watch what's going on. Yes, and and support is coming. It's there and it's coming. So yes, Joey B. Joey B. Yeah, that's it.
So as we're sliding towards the end of our show, I definitely would like for you to shout out your social media handles, all the places that they can follow you, check you out, buy your music or whatever. And then I always like to ask the artist or guest as a whole some words of encouragement or advice to someone else who may be new to the game, maybe stepping into the game. Like, as an independent artist, what would be your advice to them, and then also your social media information?
Okay, so it's Menice El Tremendo, Instagram. Basically, once you do Menice El Tremendo on Google, you'll see everything there too. Twitter is the same thing too. Basically, YouTube is the same thing too. And my clothing line is at Palante84. Instagram, you can check it out there. Basically, what I can say is for any artist that's coming out new, just like I said, it's not bad to be different, and it's not bad to try to do the good instead of the bad. Don't dive into getting confused as far as where you should go and if somebody's going to give you a pull. Always exercise and analyze who you're dealing with no matter what. And, because at the end of the day, like there's an evil, there's a God as well. So you got to know where you want to plant yourself and think about it as far as not just doing it for today or tomorrow. You do it for longevity, like for the future. Yeah. So when you then those that maybe my ear will be listening or my kids will be listening, and they'll be like that. That person was doing what they had to do in this world, as well. They stepped into this world and the footsteps that they took to do it. And, never stop doing what you enjoy doing, and always have a passion for what you do. Once you don't have the passion, then, of course, then you switch up and you have a passion for other things. But never stop doing what you're doing, and always be diversified. Right. Don't stick to one thing.
Be diversified. That's why, and use other people's money, like we used to say.
Use other people's money. Miss Young said use other people's
Courtney
money.
Courtney Young said that.
Use other people's money.
He's got stressing that right there. We really appreciate you coming on the air with us, brother, man. It was so dope, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I mean, I appreciate the invite and everything, man. This has been a good experience for me because it's been my first time being live on the radio and stuff like that, And being
like a virgin.
Yeah, we do. First time, man. We do get those. That's a big thing right there.
That is. I love being somebody's first.
Yeah. Menice El Tremendo. Come get someone right there, man. Follow him up on all social media. Everything's out there what he's doing, man. Check the song She's So Bad, also Loch Ness. I know you had another track too as well, but we're going to get that song as well. We'll start playing it on the Skinny Beach radio show coming up this Saturday coming up. So guys, the exclusive track as well is coming from Menice El Tremendo. You guys get a chance to hear her up. Big up to Aria the Boss, my bad, what she's doing, like for us to get a chance to meet up. And I know we're going to get a chance to meet up again for the things you're doing out there, man. And Yeah, I can't wait, man, so we can see you perform, even on a larger platform as well, man. So.
Yeah. Thanks, man. Also, King Kong as well. It's good too.
Big up to King Kong too. Yeah, no doubt.
I love your song Loch Ness, so I'm gonna roll back out. I like She's So Bad too. There's something about that Loch Ness. I really was feeling that. So we're gonna roll out of here with some Loch Ness. Y'all make sure y'all vote for me. Listen, Fab over 40. I'm coming for the number one spot.
All right. Y'all do that.
Y'all go to my Facebook page. Huh? Can I ask you to vote for me? Look, I leave no stone unturned. I ain't ashamed. Can I ask you to vote for me? Can I get your vote? I feel like Can I get your vote? Yeah. Go to my Facebook page, Patricia M. Goins. You'll see why I'm participating in the Fab Over 40 contest. VoteFab40.com. It's basically where, it's Domestic Violence Month and Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Yep. So VoteFab40.com is definitely doing a contest for, breast cancer awareness. So, when you donate, you can vote for free, but if you donate cash, it's going towards a good cause, you know what I'm saying? And it's helping me get the number one spot. I tell the two chicks before me, I'm coming for the number one spot.
Amen. Yeah, you gonna get it.
Menice EL Tremendo. Thanks for calling us up, brother.
Appreciate you.
All right, God bless.
All right. Loch Ness on deck. Turn up.
I come through like a Loch Ness, killing it. Wow, the beat bobbing. I put myself on a pedestal, the mind been advanced, the outcast listed in the house music and trance, not doing the same as the other man, got my own wave if you ain't understand. I've been on my own fam, strategic in all my plans, with God sharing both hands. I have withstanded a lot, now it's my time to formulate a plot where I won't ever stop, just continue to make music that's hot, speaking that realness, cause that fakeness don't hit to the hop. Realness going on in the world, you think I'm gonna stoop to the level of creating fake bars to be on top? Man, I've been on top, no souls here, I'm free in my own independence. No one's the answer to if my art don't create a big enough presence. Satisfied by whomever pays attention. This talent show nonsense will not disrupt my progression. I've learned a lot since the first recession, and like Jesus Christ, I've always been tested, but still remain loyal to the one that's granted me this new aggression. Yeah, I came from the trenches, but I no longer act like the trenches. Certified by all his blessings, he got me disinfecting all that have been drowned in depression. Money can't buy that type of investment. I said money can't buy that type of investment. Yeah, I come through like the Loch Ness, killing it. Wow, the beats bobbing, the beats bobbing. I come through like the Loch Ness, killing it. Wow, the beats bobbing, the beats bobbing. I come through like the Loch Ness, killing it. Wow, the beats bobbing, the beats bobbing. If you believe, you will achieve. With him by your side, you can't be deceived. Look at the new book of life, and how the black one is no longer in sight. Just a new and improved might to want to do right, in the world no longer bright. What shall we recite on this instrument that breathes life to the ones that ignite and stage shows that couldn't see the light, but now they soar taking flight to want to breathe precise, no longer playing with life, understanding what's right, casting away whatever wants to make them sell a soul for a price, writing poisonous verses that don't bring any good vibes, just keeps you trapped in your mind, no purpose in being blind. I had the same situation till everything was planned out to gain a new mind, the best record label I ever signed to. You don't need to find him, he will find you, train you and sign you, and put all the negativity behind you. Man, how many times must he remind you? I call come through like the Loch Ness, killing it. Wow, the beat's bopping, the beat's bopping. I come through like the Loch Ness, killing it. Wow, the beat's bopping, the beat's bopping. I come through like the Loch Ness, killing it. Wow, the beat's bopping, the beat's bopping. Yeah, why the beat's bopping? You know, just bopping your head to that realness, reality music. Rah!